Antonio Vela Jr., also known as TJ and Special Ed, went missing on June 15th from Victoria, Texas. Vela had been at the bar Sports staying until closing time, which was 2 a.m. After leaving the bar, he told his friends, "Love y'all," and went to a store to allegedly get some food. He was one of the 8 people that were in the bar when they closed, and he knew everyone there. It's unknown what store he was planning to go to. Antonio's house wasn't far from the bar, Sports having been on John Stockbauer, and his house on Waterford, a road in a suburb with close proximity. TJ's roommate came to the house at a later unknown time, finding the garage door open, a plastic bag on the floor with the food that TJ had purchased, and his cell phone. Antonio's family had been trying to contact him, and all the messages were unanswered. His sister, Sarah Lott, stated that for him not to respond was out of the ordinary. "He's always calling his dad. He's always calling his sisters. I think we're all in shock trying to find him. We just want him home. I'm numb because he's my brother and I want him home. We love him." Later, it was found that TJ's car, a 1999 Pontiac Firebird, was found abandoned with a flat tire 17 miles away. The car was on Wengler Road, which is in the deep rural parts of Inez, Texas, a town that's in Victoria County. It's unknown if there's any sort of evidence found in the car or any sort of evidence of a fight. Supposedly, the Texas DPS and Victoria Police Department did an aerial search of the location on Wengler Road, but there wasn't any public information as to whether they found any evidence. Reporter Claudia Rivero contacted spokeswoman Lieutenant Aline Moya from the VPD. Moya stated in an email, "Unfortunately, due to this case being an open and active investigation, I'm unable to go into specific details about this case that may jeopardize the integrity of the investigation. The detectives continue to receive Crime Stopper tips and continue to follow up on all leads." At the time of his disappearance, Antonio was 36 years old and listed as anywhere between 5'9" to 6 feet tall. He was 175 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. On the day he disappeared, he was last seen wearing jeans, black shoes, and a gray t-shirt. I'm unsure of his exact birth date, but in 2021, he'd be approaching his 40th birthday. A year after his disappearance, Antonio's family held a candlelight vigil in his remembrance at the parking lot of Sports. His older sister, Natalie Vela Thompson, said, "We don't care what happened or why. We want to find him. It's heartbreaking. You can't breathe." In 2019, 2 years after his disappearance, Antonio's family planned a benefit garage sale where the proceeds would go towards the purchase of large billboards with his picture and information. Despite his family's hard work, there have not been any leads or at least any public breakthroughs in the case. It's unknown what became of the VPD investigation and if they ever found anything. There are rumors that Vela may have snitched on someone or something, but there is no evidence to back this. In a video with Claudia Rivero, interviews with people that knew Antonio all seem to get at the same sentiment. When Antonio was around, many people were friends with him, but now that he's missing, no one seems to be saying anything. Antonio had a love for music, being the owner of Clockwork Records. His music is still available on Bandcamp, SoundCloud, and clips on YouTube. Searching on Nameless, there don't seem to be any unidentified male bodies that are not excluded from him in the area. The closest I got was a body found in 2019 around Nursery, Texas, but it was already excluded. Beyond that, though, there have not been any leads, and no one knows where Antonio Vela went.